U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin touched down today in Jordan at the start of a Mideast tour that will also bring him to Egypt and later this week to Israel. Now, crafting a common defense strategy among the Iran threat will surely be one of the items on his agenda, but its primacy may be challenged amid regional differences on such issues as the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. And more on that, our Middle East correspondent Ariel Osran. Well, we know what issue Israel wants to top the agenda, of course, Iran, but Lloyd Austin may be hearing different things in Amman and Cairo, of course.
Well, he indeed, Secretary Austin finished a short while ago his meeting with the Jordanian King Abdullah II in Amman. And it's interesting because U.S. officials are pushing the Iran messaging as key, as top of the agenda. But at least according to the Jordanian readout of that meeting, the word Iran doesn't appear there. According to the Jordanians, His Majesty King Abdullah II stressed the need for calm and reducing escalation in the Palestinian territories, stopping any unilateral measures and that destabilize and undermine chances for achieving peace. Now, almost the entire readout by the Jordanian side focused on the Palestinian issue. And really, when Biden administration officials come to talk to regional partners on Iran, the capitals he goes to is not Cairo or Amman, which is or Jerusalem, as in this visit, but that's more, he will go to either Abu Dhabi or Riyadh. The UAE and Saudi Arabia are more key partners to the U.S. in countering Iran, as opposed to Jordan and Egypt that do, albeit have very important regional roles, and that's the purpose of Secretary Austin's visit to the region, to assuage regional leaders and to reinforce America's commitment to them. But obviously, when you come to Jordan and Egypt and Israel, top of mind is obviously the Palestinian issue, as well as Iran, rather than just being the main focus of the visit.
Right, but let's take let's examine that. Certainly Egypt, a major military power in the region, and do have to be involved in any planning towards Iran. You certainly want Egypt at least on the same page for sure. Jordan may be problematic, but the question is to what degree that's going to be sidelined, even in some of the other countries you mentioned. Let's even say like the UAE, issues involved with the Palestinian issue, especially with the Ramadan month coming up and the primacy the Temple Mount may take during that period.
And that's why Secretary Austin is here in Jordan, Egypt, and Israel this week. That is why Secretary of State Antony Blinken visited the region just a month ago, because they're aware of this upcoming trajectory of tension, of potential flare-up. But if we're talking about countering Iran, specifically countering Iran militarily, I think we should set our sights more to military drills that are happening in the region. Currently, there's the International Maritime Exercise 2023, the largest naval exercise in the Middle East. It's not uninteresting that in this drill we have both Israeli Navy and the Lebanese Navy cooperating on the same side of the exercise. But at the end of the month, both U.S. and Saudi Arabian militaries will hold their first ever counter-drone exercise, and that is more aimed at Iran. Their air defense systems will be cooperating in this counter-drone exercise. It's called Red Sands, and I think if we're talking about trying to garner regional partners to militarily combat Iran, I think that is a more significant step in that direction, as opposed to this visit to Jordan. The majority of the visit will be in Jordan, Egypt, and on Thursday, Austin comes.
And just briefly, Thursday, what message do you think he'll be bringing, then Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, his primary message, at least certainly regarding the Palestinian issue to Israel?
Regarding the Palestinian issue, it will be to stop unilateral steps, to reiterate the Biden administration's support for a two-state solution. And this also comes amid the recent tensions with the statement by Minister of Finance Smotrich about wiping off the village of Hawara from the map. I'm sure that will be discussed in the visit this week.